Hey everyone, Richard here, and I have a Pulp magazine return from CGC, so let's just get into this. Alright, so like I said, I have a Pulp magazine return. I sent this off a very long time ago. This went out in September 16th, I believe. At least that's when they charged me, so I shipped it earlier than that. And when I sent this out, it was a, I think, 25-day turnaround. As of filming this, we're going into the second week of February. So that's a very long time. Basically, whenever it started approaching turnaround, they increased turnaround. So yeah, several months later, I have it. If you are thinking of sending in pulps, maybe hold off until they get their turnaround figured out. Seems like turnaround's kind of an issue just in general at CGC right now. They laid off a bunch of people and then their turnaround went crazy. But yeah, I'm going to do a quick cut and open this up because there are two pulps and I want to see how they did. Alright, both pulps were out. Have not seen the grades on these. One is a Weird Tales and then one is a Wide World magazine from an old collection haul I did. I'll throw a link in the description. That's actually one of my more interesting videos, just with the amount of people that contacted me. I guess not a lot of people have shared Wide World magazine, and that was kind of the only place they had seen a lot of that stuff, asking about it. I've sold off most of those, but I wanted to grade one of them to keep for myself as sort of like a marker of that collection, because that was a really fun collection to pick up. Alright, first book, I believe this is the Weird Tales. Very thick case, which I was interested to see what they would look like, but here we go. There it is, the Weird Tales. I thought this one was in pretty decent shape, anywhere from 4, 5 to 6, depending on how they decided to hit it. But yeah, let's just see. A 5.5, okay, not bad at all. I think it could have done better, but it does have a color breaking crease right here and a little small one down here. Definitely an interesting looking and feeling case. It seems pretty secure, honestly. It's very thick. You can see the spine right there. Doesn't seem to, a little creaky, but doesn't seem to be shaking the book in any real way, which is nice. I think it's just creaky because of how big it is, honestly. Just the top of it. I don't know. It looks like it would stand on its own, honestly, like on a counter, so it would display really nice. But yeah, there's the first book, 5.5 off-white to white pages. Yeah, just a nice pulp from, I believe, 1950. Yeah, 1950. Weird Tales. One thing I am curious to see is how this case compares to the other one, because they are technically different size pulp, so I don't know if just the inner well changes or what changes. So there's that. There's the first one. All around, pretty happy with that. Around the grade I was expecting, actually on the higher end of it. So yeah, real cool. All right, next one. I can already tell this one is not as thick as the other one. I think it's the same size and dimension, but here it is. Wide World magazine. Like I said, this is from 1916, so this is a pretty old book. 4.0, okay, 4.0 white pages from 1916, so that's really cool. Yeah, it's definitely not as thick as this other one, but I think it's the same size case maybe overall. Let's see. Yeah, the case is the same size. It just has, it's not as thick, and the, I guess, inner well is smaller. Actually looks like this might be towards the maxed extent of a pulp that can fit in one of these. But it looks really good. It doesn't have any notes or anything on it. I didn't really expect it to, but still, 1960 4.0, 1916 4.0 white pages, Wide World magazine 216. Like I said, this is definitely just a personal collection book to sort of commemorate that particular collection pickup. I do have, I think, 2 or 3 others from there that I decided to keep that have just nice covers to them. But this is definitely the oldest one. And yeah, nice shape, 4.0 white. I'm really impressed by the white pages for something from 1916. Yeah, looks real nice in there. This actually has, it's not on the label, I think I didn't really expect it to, but this actually has some of the first pictures for various, like, monuments and whatnot in, I believe, India? I don't know, it has the first pictures of some major monument that weren't essentially drawings, like actual photographs in here, which is cool, but just sort of like a minor aside. I just think it looks really cool. Got this artwork for the bride special, which I believe it's literally people who are buying brides is what the story is. But yeah, that's all there is for this. Here are my pulps back after way, way too long. Yeah, I mean, they look nice. Actually, I think this one feels nicer than this one. I think some of these thicker cases might struggle a little bit to, feel as firm in hand. Yeah, I have no complaints in terms of the product, just the amount of time it actually took to get to me. Yeah, very happy. I'll definitely have to display these. And if they ever fix their turnaround, I definitely have other pulps I would like to send in. We'll see if that ever happens. But yeah, that is everything. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. And take care, everyone.